Okay, it is later the same day as the last video. Not that much later. Let's see if I can do 3 more dolls. And these 3 I've picked out for this video are even smaller than the last 3. They're more Monster High sized, roughly. So this first one is one of the leggy heads on a Tinkerbell body. Articulated Jack Specific. I believe it's Jack Specific. It has, yeah, the copyright information is printed on the inside of the thigh. I need to, I think the thigh is vinyl. I can probably take acetone to a magic eraser, definitely get rid of that as well. And yes, the bodice is encrusted with glitter. I can probably soak that in LA's Totally Awesome to loosen the glue and get it off. But then I'll have to deal with loose glitter. So I think this is actually, you know, as far as containing the glitter goes, this is probably the better option, is to just leave it and see if I can dress it without revealing all that glitter. Now the inspiration for putting this leggy head on this body is, like I mentioned before, Dalder recently discovered that the Hair Amazing Hair Adorables body is about the same proportions as the original leggy body. I did not have a leggy body to compare this to, but I feel like the proportions are about the same. And the doll, I think, is still 6 heads tall. Yeah, a little over, around 6 heads tall. So it's still, the head is larger than it would be in real life, so it still has doll-like proportions. So, also, Chris Dalder recently did a green Blythe custom, and he used a Tinkerbell body, Jack Specific Tinkerbell body for that too. So this is double nod to Chris in this doll. So I don't think I've ever actually done anything with one of these Tinkerbell bodies. If I have, it has been years. So I'm going to assume that it fits clothes in my very small doll bag. This is the Monster High-ish size and smaller doll clothes bag. So we'll see how this fits. And technically, Chris also rerouted the leggy, and technically this one could stand it because she has had some severe hair plug trauma, but with her hair down and brushed forward, she actually doesn't look bad. The reason I chose this particular head for this particular body is because of the 3 leggy heads that Ragdoll Custom sent. This one had the best chance of matching this modern body. So that's why I chose this head. And like I said, the hair's not bad as long as you keep it brushed down over the damage. I may or may not reroute her. Eventually we will see. But okay, she needs clothes. Again, no clue how I'm going to dress this doll, because I have not gotten into this bag a whole lot. I mean, we have some Bratz stuff. That I'm going to assume fits, just because Bratz are a little bit bigger than Monster High. Although this body does have some, well, the thighs actually aren't that big, but the way the legs are set into the body, she has a pretty wide stance. And I looked at it to see if I could dremel into things to make the legs come closer, but it didn't look like it was something that would be easy to do. You know, I'm not saying it's impossible, I'm just saying it's probably not going to be easy, so I didn't try. I don't know what's going on here. What is shredded? Is that just the fabric used in the dress? That the fingers are getting so horribly caught in. Yeah, maybe. Alright. I don't even know if this is a look I'm going to go for, or if this will even fit this body. Oh, that's the zipper tape, isn't it? That's pretty bad. MGA could have heat sealed the edge of that. Alright, well, I know Bratz Dress will kind of fit this body. And the point of leggy was that she had long legs from the, I think leggy was early 70s, so it was still the era of miniskirts. It actually fits pretty well, but these shredded edges of the zipper tape are infuriating, so she's not going to wear this. But I know that Bratz clothes will fit, and I do have some Bratz clothes in here, courtesy a package that Eric sent a few years ago. Thanks again, Eric. I don't think that pants are going to, Bratz pants are going to fit. See, I could go with the, well, that's monster high size dress that Patty knit. I mean, if I want to go with green, this is a smaller version of the dress pattern I shared called the cloth and thread dress, because that's all it takes to make. There's no fastenings. I could go with that. It suits the 70s-ness. And you only see the glitter on the back, but you're also seeing the place where the wings plugged in. So, you know, there's more stuff going on back there than just glitter that you don't want to see. So that's possible. That's a monster high-ish size dress I made. Again, you can see the thighs aren't big, it's just the stance is big. But the inside of the crotch is solid plastic. And the inside of the legs are what's hitting the inside of the crotch and keeping them from coming together. And a lot of times you can take plastic out and it'll be fine, but I feel like if I took the plastic out of either the thigh or the inside of the crotch, that it would just fall apart, or at least lose tension and no longer be able to hold a pose. So you have to pick your battles when it comes to improving dubious articulation decisions on mass-produced dolls. And I'm sure once she, when she's dressed, at this point I'm not even thinking that, oh yes, I want her to wear this. I'm just seeing if things fit. This is a dress I made from Monster High. The waist might be a little long. I mean, what's longer than a Monster High torso? But it looks like my Monster High stuff will fit this body as well. Which means that pretty much anything in this bag is fair game. But what? Like I said, I don't want to put this dress from Long Made on it because I don't want to stress and strain it over those wide stance thighs. That could be cute. Halloween on here. That's a more romantic dress I made. One of my old scrap bag patchwork dresses. Which I still save all the little tiny scraps left from Doll Sewing Project, and I have a huge box full of scraps that I eventually will make into more dresses. So if you want to go with a more romantic look, that could work. Of course, since I made it from Monster High size, there are, skeletons in it. Skulls and crossbones. Yeah, no clue what I want this doll to wear. This is something I made from Bratz in around 2006 or 7. I only have a rough idea of the date because of, I happen to remember where I lived when I made this. I mean, that's how everybody remembers stuff, right? Oh, this must have happened then because I did it when I lived here. And this, of course, you're misremembering. So this was an experiment. This graphic on this dress is made from a temporary tattoo. Some temporary tattoos go onto cloth better than others, but this one obviously has held up really well and bonded to this cloth very nicely. I've tried it on some t-shirt type shirts too, but because they're knit, that's caused some strain in the print, but this being woven, possibly with a high polyester content, I'm not sure, it bonded really well. But I don't feel like it's quite right for this doll. This is something else I made for Bratz around that time. I'm just curious how much of the glitter will be visible around the edge of this dress. I think this is Bratz. It could be Moxie Girls. I'm pretty sure it's Bratz. Yeah, a little bit of glitter visible. Okay, I'm hoping I don't end up being curious and trying on like everything in this bag. I think this quail print is cute. There's actually 2 dresses. I think the other dresses in here. I've made 2 dresses, yeah, with that quail print. Again, more of the forest fairy romantic type of theme, which I'm not sure suits this doll because she is so groovy. This honeybee is a sticker that I put on this kind of as a joke ages ago. It's not really sticking terribly well, but I have not tried to take it off. The corn. This is a Bratz dress. I think it's Bratz, it could be Moxie Teens, but I've never managed to find a body that it looks good on. Not Moxie Teens, Moxie Girls. I know the teens are the big ones and the girls are the MGA thought they couldn't make Bratz, so they're gonna make Bratz but not Bratz ones. Come on. Come on, thumb. I'm sure the green will be visible, the green sparkles. But you know, the whole joke of this dress would be just getting some use out of it before the pleather starts self-destructing. Not all pleather self-destructs, but most of it does. But yes, that green glitter is super duper visible. I mean, without it though, this might be kind of revealing. But this is the best fit body that I've put this thing on yet, so I guess it will fit well in the other Jack's Pacific Tinkerbell bodies I might encounter. Another well-made dress. Or I could play up the green glitter and put it under this, actually, I don't know if this is a combination I have actually done before or just one I've played around with. Okay, first let's see if we can get these fingers through this mesh. And this shirt, this is a Bratz shirt, it's so MGA quality, which means it's actually really cute. It was fairly trendy when it was made. I mean, it's not that now, obviously, or else I wouldn't be using it. Absolutely no finished edges. It's all completely raw. There goes the loud mail truck. I would never make anything with raw edges like this. But it's still cute. Because the material works with having raw edges. If that makes sense. And you can't really see the green of her sparkle shirt, her sparkle torso through there. I'm going to go ahead and see if this dress overlays it nicely. Like I said, I can't remember if this is a combination I've actually done before, or just one that I think of quite often when I'm getting into this particular bag to try to find clothes for other dolls. I don't think I have actually done it before. Do I hear Chip at the door? Here is the old man. He says, I wanted in here, I didn't want you to pick me up. Alright, you gonna go lay in a sunbeam? Or are you just gonna beg to go back out? Or did you want me to sit at my desk while you purr in my face? Back to doll clothes. Yeah, I don't know why I have wanted to... You know, I may not have actually put this shirt on a doll before, because there's a big wad of some other... There's a big wad of fabric inside the sleeve. I don't think it's supposed to be there. Can you see that? Like I said, MGA quality is... It's a different set of quality control issues from Mattel quality control issues. And yeah, Chip wanted back out. Alright, so let me see if I can get this back in place. I mean, I guess I could pull it so the shoulders, the mesh shirt was off the shoulder, but I think I'm going to leave it with the neckline showing like that. This might be the point though where I finally take this B off of here because the wings don't really fit anymore, or I might go grab some double-sided tape and stick those wings back down. Anyway, I'm going to put these back. I'm not going to close that bag though because, like I said, all the dolls I'm going to attempt to dress in this video have smaller bodies. Okay, do we want to give her socks or tights or leggings? I don't think those will fit. These are made for a doll with that size torso but much, much shorter legs. Or do I want to go with out of nowhere pink? I might do the pink if it didn't have iridescent sparkles in it. I don't know if me fretting about the yellow bracelets in the last video illustrated or not, that I can get really hung up on, I like mixing textures, but mixing finishes can sometimes be a hurdle for me. Like, alright, this is matte, and this is matte, and this is matte, but this sparkles, that doesn't go there. This sparkles, but that translucent, it doesn't go there. So that's something I am trying to work on offhand. I'm going to do it right now. Alright, going down to the hosiery box. Because I'm pretty sure I don't have any shoes that will fit these feet. I don't think these feet can in any way, shape, or form fit into a Barbie shoe. Although they're close. You might be able to get away with the Barbie shoe on this, but what I'm going to do, unless this will work. Well, I didn't realize that these almost work with Barbie shoes. Anyway, my idea right now is if I put on a pair of socks, leggings, not leggings, stockings, something like that, then in the end it will make larger shoes fit. But now I'm thinking about, well, what if just Barbie shoes actually fit this body? That's a pair of socks that James sent, I believe. It kind of works because it has aqua and yellow in it, but overall it's more autumn. And again, we're thinking about spring. Of course, I have these, which is not the same green as that, but it's close. But I still have some of this fabric left. I really should make more stockings out of it because these that I have, I made years ago, and there's a lot of damage to them. But I do like that contrast of it not matching the undershirt. I do have a Bratz shirt that is more green. This one. And there's even a more matching green for that. It does have sparkles, but I think I'd be okay with that. But since it doesn't really have sleeves at all, it would be completely lost inside the dress. So, not going with that right now. Let's see. I'm not sure how that texture coordinates with the honeycomb print. I prefer a more less textured texture. I don't know. I do like these leggings, stockings, whatever you call them. I made them, that doesn't mean I have to know what they're called. These are also some that James sent. Somebody pretty obviously made out of a t-shirt or something. No problem with that. Using hems that already exist is a great shortcut in doll sewing. Oh yeah, oh god, yeah, that's gonna work. Because it has the aqua close enough to the aqua in the shirt, and also there's some like yellowish stripes, and the yellowish stripes definitely match the yellow in the honeycomb, and we can even say that the reddish stripes match the print, the brown in the honeycomb. Sure, why not? Close enough. Alright, that's good. That's cool. Alright, now it's a question of shoes. Said before, the problem with using these shoes is that they really require squishy feet to go into them. Kind of. I know these won't fit now, they barely fit in her foot originally. I really didn't know when I started this that vaguely Barbie size shoes would fit. in hesitation that this is the red, although it could be a callback to the stripes in the socks. These are Generation Cromari shoes that I've had since the 90s. So that's a possibility. I can put the other one of those on her, I think. I mean, these work because you can't see how the foot does not fit all the way into the shoe. I think these are live action Beauty and the Beast bell boots. Which again, I don't know if you can see the foot is actually not going all the way into the shoe. Kinda like that, but it's also kinda big compared to the rest of the doll. I don't know how well I can explain that. You know, most stylized dolls these days have super large heads. Leggy went the other direction with a super tiny head. And the super large heads are easily balanced by humongous shoes, but tiny heads not so much. Issues from around this thing. I have a loose hair. I keep saying my peripheral vision. I think I got it. So I like the fit of the Murray shoes, but I like the spirit of the late 90s shoes. And I have recently warned that if you put shoes on a body, on a foot that the shoes are slightly too small for, even if they seem to fit, and over time it might stretch it out and split. I'm not as worried when they're as soft as these. Let's see. Again, Mary-Kate and Ashley shoe. And I kind of like that look too. Again, her heel is sitting on the top of the shoe, but you can't really tell. Jump straight to here. Let's play size. I use these Disney Witch shoes a lot on dolls with odd size feet. And it does coordinate with the dress really well as far as the yellows and browns go. But the angle of the foot is really making it. I don't know, was I in this over here where you can even see that the angle of the foot does make this really not work with the leg. Just out of curiosity. Oh wow. Okay, that is a surprise. The angle of the heel is slightly wrong, but these Jack Specific Tinkerbell feet also fit in the Rematch shoes. Interesting. I don't have any other Rematch shoes to try it out on right now. Let's try these Mary-Kate and Ashley. Oh, near perfect. Again, the angle of the heel is wrong, but as far as fitting over the foot, that's really good. And I was holding it too high, wasn't I? Carm shoes. I don't know if this is the right foot. Oh yeah, Kern shoes fit pretty well. Like I said, these shoes are so strangely designed that the heel is not going to be the right angle for anything. Not great, but close. Okay, this doll has more footwear options than I realized. Only Hearts Club. Technically they fit, they don't look great, but I do want to maintain the socks. I didn't like the look of these, even though the angle was all wrong. Let me try smoothing out the sock so that the seam is actually in the back. See if that makes a difference to how it looks on the shoe, with the shoe on. I like the spirit of the Mary Janes. I like the spirit of the brown ones too, the boots too. And they do fit better. You know what? I'm going to go with the boots. Unless something else jumps out at me. Shoes. Not too good. I don't know what the neighbors are beating up out there. The people right next door have motorcycles as their hobby. You never know what sounds they're going to make. Alright, so do I want to find a silly little hat for her? Something's telling me that I might have a purse that works with this. I don't know why I'm thinking that. I forgot about this purse I made. Why do I think I have a purse that will work with aqua or yellow? Maybe I'm thinking of this remint purse. I think I am thinking of this remint purse, so I'm going to go with that. Like I said, I am still tempted to pick that Bumblebee sticker off. Okay, where's her articulation? Articulation. Alright, yes, that purse works very well with her. It also kind of harkens back. How many times have I said harkens? To her 1970s styling, original date kind of stuff. Alright, do I have any hats for this tiny head that are thematically appropriate? Fits, yes, thematically appropriate. No. Too glitzy. Too pink. I mean, I know it would do too pink. I just put it on there for funnies. Again, pink. Made for a much larger buddy. But just seeing. Because this head is so small, it's not something I have a lot of experience with putting hats on. getting things made. Oh no, that could work. I think Mel made it. I don't know, it feels like it has weird reinforcement in it. Kind of thing, there's like tubular crinoline in there. Which is, I know people can find at home, but it seems like more of a commercial kind of thing. Alright, where is the back seam of this? Yeah, there's tubular crinoline sticking out all over the place on this. There isn't a back seam on that. Whatever, okay. Yeah, this is technically too big for her. Excuse me, my allergies are bothering me myself. My 24-hour pill has worn off a while ago, but only now am I starting to feel itchy, so I have to try to remember not to make rude and crude allergy-related sounds myself. But boy, do my ears itch. I'll color yellow. Too big. Color. I don't think I have any tiny aqua or yellow or bee themed hats that I'm getting out of the hat bag. Simple wrap for her head. Maybe. Probably not. Now there's fibers everywhere. Like I said, doll hair likes to pick up every stray fiber, cling to it. With another layer. Go with the ironic side. This was cut out of a Target shirt somebody sent me to make doll clothes out of ages ago. Wow, this video is already at how long? 38 minutes and I'm on the first doll. I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was taking this long. I really had no clue. So I'm actually going to pause this video now. I'll be back. Okay, actually more time passed in that pause than between the beginning of this video and the end of the last video, but husband is home, so there's a little extra noise, and I have pizza dough going, so I have other obligations. And I've decided, since I've taken so long for this doll, that I'm just going to finish dressing her, and that will be the entirety of this video. So I'm still not sure if I want to give her a nice hippie headscarf, or if that'll make her look kind of more piratey. Oh well, might actually get the pirate vibe going with this shirt. I don't know why I feel like she needs something on her head, and there's so much lint from that last quote scarf unquote, which is just a piece of unfinished fabric. So much lint. So I feel like it needs something on her head. I guess I could look at my barrettes and hair clips and see if I have anything appropriate there. I'm not feeling like I do. Give her a, when all else fails, give a dog goggles. They're a little oversized for this head, but I say they make it look like a bug, but that would be hearkening, there's that word again, back to the bee theme. But I would prefer whatever goes on her head to be not yellow, maybe aqua or brown. Wrong color, brown. Oh, this is more yellow. I'm very picky about doll goggles. Do I have... Oh, that could work. Except, I don't really want to clip any of her hair back into any shapes because I want to keep it side of her head down to cover the, I want to keep the hair going down to cover where all of the missing hair bows are. How about Bratz? Sorry, I don't know if you hear the cavalcade of throat clearing going on out in the rest of the house. Because, as I mentioned, it is allergy season. Let's see, that's not really working. I want to put something on her head. Her little tiny, leggy head. Might this be a time to use a straight pin to jab something into her head? And there happens to be a straight pin on this, and there is some aqua. Oh, you are still in here, Chip. Yeah, that doesn't really match the outfit. So much for that idea. Yeah, like I said, I really don't like aviator glasses. Maybe I didn't say that in one of these videos, but I have said that recently. Chippers! You out? I know it's almost Chipper Foods time. I will be out there in a moment. It's a necklace. It makes a ridiculous little headband. See, I have this. It's a little more blue than aqua. Again, I don't want to pull the hair back on the sides because that might reveal the areas with the missing plugs. But what if I do this? Pull some hair forward. I make a huge mess of separating it because well, I have to put my other pair of glasses on. There we go, now I can see without looking over my close-up vision is actually okay, it's just, for whatever reason, when compared with my regular glasses, which are for distance vision and for correcting astigmatism, close-up things get blurry. When I look over my glasses or take my glasses off, I can generally see fine at arm's length. Now, closer, I don't see very fine, so that's why I definitely probably will be getting bifocals whenever I finally feel like the world is safe enough to go back to the optometrist. I'm trying to make this smaller. You can sometimes convince bows to be smaller by holding the knot in the middle so it doesn't come loose when you pull on the ends of the bows, whatever you call those. Alright, I am going to actually stick a pin in this just to hold it where I want it to be. Now, do I want it to be an innocuous pin, or do I want to actually use a pin negative feature that has rust on it? That's long. That's long. That's why this video is taking so long. I said it was 38 minutes when I stopped it to go. That's even longer. Great husband to get the pizza dough going. That's stuck on something. Okay. Alright, that does have rust on it, but the rust will not be in contact with the head. Hopefully I can put this in at an angle where it will not stick out on the other side of the head. Oh, yeah, it's stuck out the other side of the head. Oh, actually, it stuck out her ear. Not good. Angle it down. Nope, now it's sticking behind her ear. If I leave it a little loose, it won't be so obvious. Because I do like the look that this gives the bow, of holding it in a certain direction. And I do want to cut the ends of this ribbon because it was originally in a drawstring bag, so the ends of it are distorted from being tied in knots. Okay, do I feel like there's too much going on that side of the doll's body though? No, I don't. They're good. Alright, so this is going to be the only doll in this video because it's taken me so long to dress her. But unlike the last doll that it took me so long to dress, I'm very happy with this outfit. I'm pretty sure once I go back to edit I will see that most of the time taken in this video was just going through this bag of clothes just to see what doll sizes could possibly fit this body. So I think once I figure that out, she got dressed fairly quickly. I said I'll find out when I edit it. So single doll in this video, leggy head, vintage Hasbro leggy head on an articulated Jack specific Tinkerbell body. And I guess this video is dedicated to Chris Duldirt. And as mentioned earlier in the video, he knows why. Alright, so as I always end these videos by fighting to get this closed and then laying the doll out, well, I say thank you for watching, and thank you for watching. So, like I said, normally I was planning to do 3 dolls per video. The next video I'm just going to do 2 dolls, and however long that takes, it will probably even out with this one. We'll see in the next video. Thanks for watching.